Annabelle is directed by John R. Leonetti. This movie is part of the Conjuring universe. Annabelle was released in theaters in the United States on Friday, October 3rd, 2014. As far as the release of the movie goes, it was the second movie to be released in this universe. As far as the chronological order and the years of how events fall in these movies, if you watch it in the correct order, then it is considered to be the third movie in the correct chronological timeline. Annabelle is a horror mystery thriller. So Annabelle takes place in the year 1967. The film stars Annabelle Wallis as Mia Form, Ward Horton as John Form, Tony Amendola as Father Perez, Alfred Woodard as Evelyn. The film also stars, just in a quick cameo shot, Gabriel Bateman from Lights Out and 2019's Child's Play remake. In this film, he just has a short cameo of a little boy who lives in the same apartment building as our main characters, who is seen playing, drawing, and coloring pictures with his little sister on a flight of stairs. This movie is rated R for intense sequences of disturbing violence and terror. This film is not, and I repeat, not for young children. I would say 18 years of age and older. Annabelle has a runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes. So in Santa Monica, California, John Form, a doctor, presents his expectant wife, Mia, with a rare vintage porcelain doll as a gift for their first child to be placed in a collection of dolls in their daughter's nursery. That night, the couple is disturbed by the sounds of their next-door neighbors, the Higgins, being murdered during a home invasion. While Mia calls the police, she and John are attacked by the Higgins killers. The police arrive and shoot one killer. A man is dead, while the female killer commits suicide by slitting her throat inside the nursery while holding the porcelain doll. News reports identify the assailants as the Higgins' estranged daughter, Annabelle, and her unidentified boyfriend, both members of a cult. In the days following the attack, a series of paranormal activities occurs around the Form's residence. Afterwards, Mia gives birth to a healthy baby girl. She and John name their child Leah. The family rents an apartment in Pasadena, California after finding the doll that John had discarded since Annabelle's previous attack. Another set of paranormal events plagues Mia and her daughter. The next night, Mia is haunted by a malevolent presence in her apartment, believing it to be Annabelle's ghost after Mia encounters a figure in the building's basement who begins pursuing her before she escapes. Mia calls back Detective Clarkin to gather information about Annabelle and the cultists and learns that the cult intends to summon supernatural beings. With the help of a bookseller and fellow tenant, Evelyn, Mia realizes that the cult practiced devil worship, which summoned a demon who followed the family after they moved to their apartment so as to claim a soul. Upon returning home, Mia and Leah are attacked by the demon, who reveals itself while manipulating the doll. Mia and John contact their parish priest, Father Perez, who informs them that demons sometimes attach themselves to animate objects as an advantage to accomplish their goals, that a human soul must be offered for a purpose. Without any hopes of exorcising the demon out of the doll, Father Perez decides to take it away to seek help from the Warrens for investigation. Before he can enter the church, the demon impersonating Annabelle's spirit attacks him and grabs the doll. The priest is then hospitalized, and the next day, when John checks on him, Father Perez warns the latter that after sensing its powerful presence, the demon's true intention is to claim Mia's soul. That night, while Evelyn is visiting Mia, the demon uses Father Perez's physical form to sneak into the apartment and abduct Leah for her mother's soul. To spare her daughter, Mia attempts to jump out of the window with the doll, but John arrives in time along with Evelyn to stop her. Evelyn decides to take her life in Mia's place instead, as atonement for causing a car accident that resulted in the death of her daughter Ruby years ago. As the Forms are reunited, the demon and the doll disappear, while Leah is safely inside her crib. So 6 months later, the doll is bought from an antique shop by a mother as a gift for her daughter Debbie, one of the nursing students from the prelude of the first film. So let's talk about this film in depth for a little bit. There were a few good sequences in the film, like the elevator creature chase scene and the ending sacrifice scene. The score for this film was done by Joseph Bishara. The music is okay, but it's just that, okay, nothing memorable. The use of blended practical and CGI effects was done okay. I really enjoyed the practical effects in the film. It makes this movie feel more grounded. This film as a whole it's not all that great. I only enjoyed a few scenes and a few good sequences that this film had. But that's really all I can say about it, because the rest of the movie I just thought was kind of shit, to be honest with you. The characters are not that great. They're dumb, stupid, and not relatable in any way. The only character that really had me believing in her character was Evelyn. She was played by a great actress, Alfre Woodard, and if you've ever watched anything else that Alfre Woodard has been in, she's tremendous in pretty much anything she does. The bringing into their home this ugly looking doll that just looks pure evil. I mean, who would do that? I'm scared of porcelain dolls to begin with. If I saw one that ugly and that heinous looking, I wouldn't bring it into my home, no way. When they talk to the police about the murders of the neighbors by the cult members, the police act like they don't even give a shit. I mean, I'm just like, you're the police, do your job. I guess they were just waiting until the donut shop opened or something, I don't know. The acting in this film is just bad. It was just about as bad as the voice actors from the 2019 live-action Disney remake of The Lion King, and that was pretty dadgum bad. I hated this film, and not because it was scary or frightening. I hated it because it's a movie that just fails to deliver on pretty much every front. Those are my thoughts. Now let's talk about my grade for the film. My final grade for the film, Annabelle gets a D-. Will I be buying this movie? Maybe, I don't know. If it was given to me, I'd probably keep it. But I mean, if I do decide to buy it, it won't be anytime in the near future. To me, I think that would be just wasting money. Now, if it was like $3 and something and I wanted to watch it again, I'd probably spend the $3. But yeah, it would have to be pretty cheap. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please go down to the description box and like this video. Also, be sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have new videos up. So again, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I love you all. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.
Who are